the team is already bonding with him. They love him so much and all that. You can see the chemistry, and this is exactly what you are proposing.
Exactly, exactly. Because when you have that kind of team chemistry, and guys are seeing the work this guy is putting on, and look at right now, I think Namongo has about 4 foreign players. It has Tembo, Nyembo, it has the Nigerian guy.
Yes.
Then it has this new signing from Cameroon.
Yeah.
So when you look at the timing they are coming in, this guy is coming in the second round. So basically, anything
earlier in the second round, not playoffs.
Not playoffs. Earlier in the second round. So when you look at this, the impact is putting onto the team. I think also players get comfortable with him much earlier. Not looking at him that is coming in on the last minute, and before you know.
And they can, you see, they can lift themselves up to his standards. Because that you equally want that.
Exactly. Not just sitting back at the bench and look at the guy who was brought in to do the job, which makes you think you can't even deliver.
Exactly.
You get? And that thing has really made sometimes basketball not nice. You get? Yes, we appreciate the skills and what, but you see guys down on the bench, they're not even trying to support their team. They are demotivated. They are just looking at the whole crowd shouting for these guys who have come in for about a week or a month.
It takes you back to one of those comments you made, whereby you want to be part of the victory. You get it?
Exactly.
But in the instance where we saw that during during that time of the game and rotations are happening,
yes,
they have to make these guys take the breaks, and then they bring you, and you are way much below what they can contribute. It is something that really you cannot compensate very well, right?
It's absurd. Me, I'm telling you, the game is played on the bench and off the bench. So every time someone is not playing the game off the bench, they are as demotivated as they are on the floor. Because you look at it this way. Sometimes when you look at our league when it's running, and how people are sacrificing, time and all that to be there. Yes, I know some of these teams are paying these guys not very well, but they are paying, at least they are coming through to their contracts. And this has been affecting us in a way that some of these guys, they don't come to the country to win a championship. A championship is a plus, but he's looking out for highlights, 1. He's looking out for stats, 2. So this guy, at the end of the day, after maybe losing, maybe, for instance, I'm not meaning that's all they were looking at. This is a guy who has come in, he has been paid, flown in, accommodation good, catered for like VIP. Then it doesn't win you the championship. He goes back. Because I remember that the guy from City Oil, after playing, losing out on remember the 2-4 strip, City Oil Namongo Blazers. The next thing, he was going for another contract in Rwanda. You get? So when you look at situations like that, he's even remembering that there was even a
the experience.
It was just
the lessons learned.
Sometimes it's just another job.
Yes, just another contract.
Another contract, and whatever happens there, life goes on. I did a little bit of background check on them. I've seen them. They've quite played in so many places and different leagues. So when you look at, I don't know their purpose. Are they on the road making money, or they want to set impact? And remember, right now, as a country, we are still struggling with even what we have. We don't have grassroots programs. A few people have come out, to have academies. We have the under 18, which is
So Nyanzi, to bring you back to the topic, you talked about the fact that a Ugandan basketball league today looks like that African kind of blend. Yeah, because that's where we are now. And that is what takes me to my next question of now that here you are welcoming people from those countries. Yes. Is it true that they are embracing, they are returning the favor? Are we seeing some of our best players here move out, go out and be part of? Yeah, I've seen, I think, is it Evelyn Nachinje? Yeah, Nachinje. Yes. I think she's in Tanzania right now. KKL Dolphins. Yeah, I think she's in Tanzania. Is it Lamundu? Who's playing for the national team 3-on-3? They are playing out, and I think it's lately it's more common with the ladies that they are going. Even she's called Hope. Yeah, I think Hope. She's in Egypt. Is it? She left actually at the end of last season.
At the end of last season, yeah. So when you look at those things that are happening more on the girls' sides and less on the guys' sides. Sometimes for the gents, what happens, what takes them often out is scholarships. Scholarships. He has gone maybe to Rwanda to play basketball, go to school, maybe gone. And there was even a phase where a lot of sportsmen went to India to play for Indian universities. But coming back, it wasn't special. You know how they take you to a place where nothing much is happening, but now you come back and actually the competition even home is much better. So you find that a few I've known who went to India, few came back and continued to play basketball, like Wilson Otweyo. I think right now he's in which club, I'm not so certain, but those are guys we've seen. But for the ladies, I've seen them at least. They are going out and playing professional basketball in other countries. Look at Peace now. I think she converted to fully playing netball. But when you look at all those guys, how they've been stepping out of the space.
So it is not so much pronounced amongst the big,
no, it's not
as it is for ladies.
It's not,
but also even for the ladies, what is the uptake? Is it a big uptake? Or we are seeing
I think it's
1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Even because sometimes you don't need 1,000 exports. Sometimes you just need that one lady to go out in Tanzania, like Evelyn, to represent the country. You get it? And that representing the country is not on bulk. When we look back at this, let me say, Juko from the boxing space, it was a fight hard back then with Mayweather, but it still speaks volumes till today. So sometimes when we are doing exports and international games, for instance, let me say if the country is going to participate at any level of competition, it shouldn't be taken lightly. You're not just representing the sport, but you're representing a whole country.
True.
And representing a whole country, people now start getting interest in other things in regards to the country. Wow. You get it? So when we send out, even if 1 or 2 people, look at recently when Malowach signed was drafted in the NBA. Look at that situation like that. We need to appreciate Wal to be able to have been, at the forefront on looking how that Wal actually gets there, the right networks. But you saw the volume that reverted to Uganda. Imagine if Malowach was fully Ugandan. You get, but just having a small tie that is Sudanese and Ugandan at the same time. It's just so beautiful that the mileage that came back to the country. It was very beautiful. Malowach impacted. It felt like Uganda actually is playing very good basketball at that point in time. But remember, it was a one-off, and I think it's the first time we're having a draft. Just not fully, but just close, having a small attachment. So just imagine if today we had a fully born and raised Ugandan being, set
climbing up to those heights.
Those heights. Yeah. So it's a big thing. So just imagine right now, we've been talking about Kevin, who is a Cameroonian. We don't know exactly how he has been playing, but the impact right now, knowing me, actually, when I heard about it, I went to the internet, I tried to check out, but this guy is not profiled. I found one YouTube video which wasn't even clear about him, but it's very nice if these guys have highlights, have presences, doing other things outside basketball, so that people know how to relate with these guys. And you've seen even in the NBA, in Europe, how guys are doing their thing. That besides basketball, there are other things that are actually happening with the sportsmen, running academies, supporting charity, and all those things.
Community engagement.
Community engagement. That's why sometimes I've had conversations with a couple of basketballers, and I've always advised guys, let's not just be engaged in the game only. Even when we're looking at pulling sponsors, there are other things we can, do. Look at the corporate league. How about as a corporate company sponsoring a team, participating again in the league, but also this same team comes and trains. There may be staff to participate in the corporate league. Wow. There's a lot of brand visibility there.
Yeah. All right. I mean, the question is, or was, the contribution of the imports of foreigners in the basketball league what is their impact? Do they add or they remove, they take away? And those have been thoughts of Nyanzi here. Share with me in the comment section what you think about that.
Why do you always have to point it out like that?
Yeah, those have been thoughts of Nyanzi.
But tell guys to subscribe.
Guys,
are they people are not subscribing? They are watching, but they don't subscribe.
I think this is the clearest you can get from us. Whenever you subscribe, it is the greatest form of motivation that you love what we do, and that takes us a long way into continuing to bring you such of topics of discussions for your information, but also for us to look outside of this that we can do here, right?
Yes.
So that we bring you even more people that can give you a lot of information about the game that you love so much, and that is basketball.